Hi guys, welcome to Ipsons Pro. Welcome to another tutorial video where I'm going to show you guys how you can create your own WhatsApp chatbot using N8N. It's a super simple tutorial, and after following this video you'll be able to create your own WhatsApp chatbot within 10-12 minutes. And it is not really complex, and you should be automating all of your mundane or repetitive tasks. And for that I am going to create a lot of videos related to AI automation. So make sure to subscribe the channel. Now, let me show you what the chatbot is going to look like and how it's going to function. So that's the workflow of N8N which I have created. And that's the WhatsApp window. And that's the WhatsApp test number which is provided by the Facebook. Now I'm going to start the workflow and show you guys how it's going to work. Okay, now I have started the workflow. Now if I say, hi, how are you? It's going to basically complete the workflow, get back to the Google Gemini chat model and respond back from this node here. And you can see that it has responded me. I'm doing well, thank you for asking, ready to help you to build a chatbot if you're interested. Now it's saying that he's ready to build you a chatbot because I had a previous conversation with this chatbot related chatbot. So that's why it's saying this. And we can ask anything if we want to. So let's ask, what are the famous places to visit in USA? Again, I have enabled the workflow by clicking on this test workflow, and this I'm going to send this message here. And you can see that we have this respond back from our WhatsApp. New York City, Grand Canyon National Park, Yellowstone. So that's the response which we got from this N8N automation which we have created. You can create this for your own business, or you can also earn money by creating this type of WhatsApp chatbots to other businesses. It's a very simple workflow, but again, we can add more functionality later down the road. Now let me show you how we can create that very easily. I'm going to close this WhatsApp chat here, and I am going to create a new workflow. So let's click on this plus sign, and then I'm going to click on this workflow and click on leave without saving because I haven't made any changes to the current workflow. Okay, here the first step is to click on this button here and add the WhatsApp Business Cloud node. So that's the trigger. When someone message to our WhatsApp, it's going to basically respond and it's going to activate our N8N workflow. I'm going to add that. And from here, select on messages. These are all the different type of triggers which we can add on account update, on business capability update, but we currently wanted to respond when someone messages us. So I'm going to add on messages. Now we need to add in our credentials. I already have the credentials added, but you might not be seeing this. So I'm going to create a new credentials in order to show you guys how you can create your own credentials. Click on create new credential, and here we need client ID and client secret. Now, in order to generate client ID and client secret, we will go to Facebook Business and generate a new app. Now, let's go to business.facebook.com and make sure you have the business account created. I'm going to go to my business settings, and here click on apps. And from here, I am going to create a new app. So let's click on this blue color button here, and then click on create a new app. And here I'm going to name it N8N test chatbot, WhatsApp chatbot, and then click on next. Okay, so WhatsApp is not allowed to add in for the app name. So I'm going to just name it N8N test chatbot. Click on next. And here I am going to select other and then click on next. And from here, Let's select this business, then click on next. And here all the details are pre-filled. So let's click on create app. Perfect. It's now asking me the password of my Facebook account. I'm going to add my password and then click on submit. Okay, I've pasted my password. I'm going to click on submit. And our app is ready to go. I'm going to click on setup for this WhatsApp, as we are integrating WhatsApp with N8N. So let's click on setup. App settings, and then from app settings, click on basic. And from here, we have our app ID and app secret, which we will need to add in client ID and client secret. Let's copy and paste the information here. I'm going to paste in the client ID. I'm going to paste the app secret and then click on save. Once you click on save, you should see something like this: connection tested successfully. Perfect. Let's go back to Canvas now. And now we are going to add another node. So we have added an integration where whenever we receive a WhatsApp message, it's going to trigger and then proceed further. And now here I'm going to add an AI agent. So click on this plus sign here, click on advanced AI, and then add in the AI agent. From this AI agent, click on this chat model button here, click on this plus sign. And from here, I'm going to add a Google Gemini chat model. You can use any other chat model like DeepSeek or Anthropic or OpenAI, but Google Gemini is basically a free chat model which is available for you to use. So I'm going to use that. So let's click on Google Gemini chat model. And I already have this credentials created, but you will have this create new credential showing up here. So I'm going to click on create new credential, and here we will need to add an API key. Now you can simply get your API key from aistudio.google.com. Simply log into your Gmail, go to aistudio.google.com, and from there click on get API key. Once you click on get API key, you will have your API key showing up here. So I'm just going to click on my API key and then click on copy the API key. And once done, I'm going to paste my API key here and then click save. Once you click save, you should see connection tested successfully. Perfect. Let's go back to our canvas. By the way, you should also be able to select the model from this menu here. I'm going to use the Gemini Flash because that's really fast to respond. So let's add in the latest Flash model, which is 2.5 Flash, I guess. Yep. Here it is, Flash preview. And make sure not to add a thinking model because it's going to slow the response time of your chatbot. So make sure to select this, the Flash model or the minimum size model, whatever you want to select, which is faster to respond. So I'm going to select this Flash Lite version here. Again, you can select anyone, whatever you like the most. You can play around with the chat model using AI Studio and see which models you like the most when you chat with that model. So whatever responses you are liking the most, you can simply select that specific LLM model. Okay, let's go back to Canvas, and now I am gonna go to add a memory. So click on this plus sign here to add in memory, so our chatbot remembers the last messages which is in the chat. So let's click on this plus sign. From here, click on WhatsApp buffer memory, and here select define below, and then in key select expression, and then add this text here, which I'm going to provide in the video description, and make sure that this is matched with your trigger which we have added in our first step. So WhatsApp trigger is the name of this trigger here which we added, which will basically start our WhatsApp chatbot. So make sure this name is matched with the text here, and rest of the stuff gonna remain the same, right? So make sure you do that. First click on define below, and then copy and paste this key here, which I'm gonna provide in the video description, and make sure that this WhatsApp trigger is matched with whatever name you have given to this trigger. So let's suppose if I change it to if I rename it to here WhatsApp message, make sure it's same spelling here, and click on rename. Now my trigger is being renamed. I'm going to same update that in my window memory buffer as well, right? You can see it automatically updated. So whenever you change the name, it's going to automatically update, and when you paste it from the video description, make sure that it's matching with your initial trigger. Perfect. Now the final step is to add in our message send. So this will trigger our chatbot receive the message. It's going to process it using AI agent, memory buffer, and our chat model, and then it's going to respond back to us. And in order to make this respond back to us, we're going to click on this plus sign, basically search for WhatsApp, click on WhatsApp Business Cloud, and click on send message as message action, right? So let's click on send message, and now we will need to add in credential, which is different than the previous credential which we created. I already have created, but I am going to create a new credentials in order to show you guys how you can do that. So click on create new credential, and here we will add access token and business account ID. Where you can find that? So let's go back to our Facebook app. So that's our app which we created. We're gonna go to WhatsApp here. So from this drop down menu, click on this API setup. And here you will have the option of this test number. I'm going to use the test number, which is provided by the Facebook. This is my Facebook business number, but I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this test number in order to show you guys, right? And two, we are going to add the recipient number. So that's my number where I am going to, which number I'm going to use to send the message to this test number. So in test WhatsApp chatbot, we are not able to use that in the public yet because it's a test chatbot. You will be able to send messages to any of your contact, whoever respond to your WhatsApp chatbot when your app is live and when you have your number added, just like I have it here. You'll be able to add your phone number by clicking on add phone number, and then there's a verification process. So when you click on add phone number, it's going to ask you all of that stuff and verify the number in your WhatsApp business. Once you have added that, you'll be able to create a chatbot on your live number as well. Okay. So after selecting this test number and after selecting this to number, let's click on generate access token. Click on continue. Click on opt in to all current and future WhatsApp accounts. Click on continue and then click on save. And click on got it. And here our access token has been generated. Now one thing I'd like to add that is this access token is temporary. So if you go to tools and then click on access token debugger, I'm going to open that in a new tab and I'm going to add my access token here. So click on copy button here and add this access token and click on debug, which will show all of the information related to this access token. Here you can see that this token is going to expire in just an hour. And in order to extend the life of this access token, you will need to click on this extend access token. Once you click on extend access token, you'll be able to have this access token extended for maybe 2 or 3 months. So let's click on debug to see what's the expiry date for this access token. Now here you can see that it is going to expire in about 2 months, right? The previous access token which we created was going to expire about in an hour. So we will use this access token here. So let's copy this access token and then go back to N8N, paste our access token, and I'm going to add the business account ID, which you will find here. So that's our WhatsApp business account ID. Make sure to copy that from here and then paste it here. Perfect. Now let's click save and it should say connected successfully. There you go. Connection tested successfully. Now we're going to test our WhatsApp chatbot to see if it works fine. And before that, make sure you select the number, which is your test number. the access token you generated was for this test number, and add in the same recipient phone number which you have here. So make sure you have the same recipient number, and I'm going to add that number, including the country code. Make sure that you also include the country code, and sometime it creates some issue with the format, so make sure that format is also the same as mentioned here in the app. After adding the number in text body, for now just add in success, and then let's go back to canvas, and now we are going to test our WhatsApp chatbot. I'm going to click on test workflow, and now I'm going to send a message via WhatsApp. And I open my WhatsApp window. So this is our WhatsApp test chatbot, right? As you can see, I've already done some testing in the starting of the video. So I'm just gonna say, hi, how are you? And go back to my workflow to see if it works. Okay, now you can see that here it says problem in Node AI agent, no prompt specified. What we need to do here is click on this AI agent, and from here select define below from this source from prompt, and after that in text drag and drop the body here. So you can see this body here is draggable, so just click on this body here and drag and drop to your text. Perfect. Now let's click on test step. Perfect. And now our chatbot should be workable. Go back to canvas, and I'm going to click on test workflow again and send WhatsApp message to my chatbot again. Hi, how are ya? You can see it's received and the workflow successfully executed, and one item has been sent, and the response which we get is success. Now we will add the actual response to our WhatsApp chatbot. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my workflow, and from here click on this WhatsApp Business Cloud where we have this success. We are going to replace it with this output. So remove that and drag and drop this output here. Perfect. Now let's go back to canvas, hit save, and click on test workflow to see if our WhatsApp chatbot is working now. Click on test workflow. I'm going to send another message. And here you can see it responded back. I'm fine. How are you doing today? Now I'll have to I have to click on test workflow again and again in order to make sure that the conversation is working back and forth. And one other thing I can do is simply activate this workflow. So it's going to keep itself running, and it's going to be activated whenever a message is received. So now let's test it one more time. Hi, how are you? And you can see that we got the message. Thanks for asking. Can you suggest some good places to visit in New York? We can also see the execution here, that it's gonna receive the trigger here and then complete the workflow. You can see that we got the response back. That's our response. These are the iconic landmarks. Great. Thanks for helping me out. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Just let me know if you have any more questions or need more specific suggestion. Enjoy your trip planning. So our chatbot is working fine. One other thing which we will add is an if condition to check if our message is in text format and doesn't have any extra data, which sometime is being sent via WhatsApp message. So I'm going to click on this plus sign here, search for if, add in the if condition, and in here I'm going to click on exist, string exist, and going to basically drag and drop this here to make sure that it's text, and that's it. And let's test it one more time to see if it works. Click on save. Hi, how are you? can you help me find some directions? Oh, you can see that it is responding completely fine. And one other thing you can do in N8N is you can see all of the executions. If you click on executions, you will have all of the execution which you can see are succeeded, and it's going to show you the complete workflow as well. So our chatbot is working completely fine, and that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to add in more functionality. My goal is to create a chatbot where you will be able to sell it to your customer, and in the next video I'll also be adding the custom data where our chatbot will only respond to the specific data which you will be providing through website URL, through PDF, or through text messages. So let me know in the comments below if you would like me to release that video, and that's it. Until next video, have a great day.